What is going on, everybody? Welcome over here to the channel. Today we kick it off with episode 4 of the Shipwrecked series. So, today, well, after last episode, we ended up getting our sawmill in, and we ended up getting a winch for our tractor. So, right off the bat, we want to get going, and I want to start hauling some lumber and putting it in our sawmill. So that way we could start making some lumber. Honestly, I'm not sure what the best method or best thing to go for is. I gotta bring those forks up a little bit more. They're running into the tree stumps. But I'm not sure exactly what is the best thing to make, so it's gonna be kind of a trial and error thing. I do know wood chips are kind of the top dog, I guess, when it comes to this, but I don't really want to just focus on wood chips. So I think we're going to make some regular lumber. I think we'll take a look at the prices first and kind of decide from there what's worth making and what's worth, not holding on to. But this should go fairly quickly on filling this up. Now, I don't want to go too crazy and just put all our resources into the lumber mill right off the bat, because I don't want to run out of lumber before I can buy this next plot. So, attach it there, and we should just be able to drag it right into the sawmill if this works out how I want it to. Now again, I haven't done much woodworking or woodcutting on here at all, so I'm still new to this whole thing. Maybe I gotta release it. There we go. I was trying to figure out how to detach it. What is going on? Oh, maybe I gotta take it over here. Yep, I messed up. It's alright though. We should be able to pull this tree around and do kind of a big circle. Seems like this tractor's got the torque to do it, or the power. Although, okay, maybe we were stuck on something. Yeah, we're running up against the sawmill, and it was kind of stopping it. Hopefully we can drag this around. Come on, you old Ford, you got this. You can do it. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? Just keep dragging it around. Keep dragging it around. Uh-oh. I may have to re-grab it. Hopefully, if I grab it from this side and straighten it out and pay attention to my driving, we can get it to go in straight. That was my bad. I've never used a sawmill, so I didn't know where to grab it at anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I think I can push it with the blade, or we can push it with our forks. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Just how I planned. Okay, so now, do I have to drag it in farther? Or is... It's in the marker to drop it off. What am I missing here? I know this thing has a cell, but I don't want to hit that. What are we missing here? Maybe if I drag it a little farther? Maybe? Do I have to cut it up? Let's try that, I guess. Let's try 6-meter piece. No, that did not work. I'm not sure. So I take it you drop them here if you want to sell them. I'm assuming these are for our done lumber. Do I have to activate it first? I don't know. Let's try this. Activate that. No, that is not working. Alright, let's deactivate that. Maybe I gotta hit this thing? I mean, if it sells, I guess, but... Aha! Hey, 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 hey! It worked! Okay, I thought it was gonna actually sell them because it said sell lumber. But okay, we're good. So we can make wood, long planks, normal planks, and wood beams. Let us check the prices on things and see what is going to be worth making. Now, in order to move them, I'm going to have to get some pallet forks, which is no big deal. So planks go for about $1,400. Long planks, I mean, that's not much of a drop. So about $1,900. And then wood beams. Wood beams are worth more. I'm shocked there's not more of a difference here. I guess, let's check out. So we need 100 wood to make 94 wood beams, which we need 1,000 for it to spawn. I guess we're going to make some wood beams out of it. Let's activate this, and let's get to work. Let's get some more trees down. We've got the lumber mill going, so that's a plus. Like I said, I don't want to take out too many trees without leaving myself enough money to purchase the next plot of land, because we're gonna need that. So let's go ahead and deal in this. We'll go ahead and drop this one off. This shouldn't be nothing for this tractor. Hook it up. And let's tow it in. Now, it did look like... Oh. I may have gone too far. I may have to push this over. But I'm going to try it anyway. Hey, it worked. Let's go. Alright. Well, I guess let me go ahead and kick on the radio, and we're going to knock some of these trees out and get them loaded into the lumber mill, and we can go from there. that put us up to about 30,000 liters, which, I mean, that's not too bad. I don't exactly know how many it'll make. Well, actually, we do. Let's see if my math is worth a thing here. So it takes 100 wood to make almost 100 wood beam. So, I mean, we should end up with like 28,000 liters of wood beams. Maybe 26, give or take. I mean, really, that's not too bad. Now, what's going to be fun is trying to load them up. And I have a feeling I'm also going to need another flatbed trailer, now that I'm thinking about it. Which isn't, I mean, too big of a deal, but we should be okay. Now, something else I want to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take this big old tree. We're going to cut this up, load this up on the trailer, and this should, in theory, give me enough money to be able to buy our not log fork trailer. What would you call it? A wood transport trailer? I think that would be the proper term for it. Okay, so 4 meters is almost too big for this thing. Let me change that. Let's go 3 meters for this bigger side. Otherwise, I may flip the tractor. We came close last time. Let's see if this does as good. Okay, it doesn't want to cut from that side. Let's try this side. Okay. Very weird. Some of the mechanics on this are just a little flawed. There's definitely some glitching going on. Alright, we'll do 3 meters for those, and then we can change this back up. Let's go to 4. You know what? Let's go to 5. Those first few logs definitely were going to give us a problem. Hello? Are you registering here? Okay. I don't know why it does that. That's so strange. You know what? This should fit in the trailer. If not, we're going to make it. So let us go ahead, grab our pickup. We'll drive over, load this up, sell it off, and then, in theory, we should have enough to buy our trailer. At least that's kind of what I'm hoping for here. I guess we'll park it right here. I'm definitely going to have to pick up a stump grinder, though. And then one of the other big things that we're going to have to do is, of course, be able to earn enough to buy our next property. I'm just trying to plan this out as smart as possible, because we only have so much real estate and property to work with. So I'm trying to just be as clever with it as I can. Come on, close. I don't want to. Oh! Ooh, this is almost too heavy. Let me open these forks back up. Try to slide that log back in a little farther. I should have probably did this other piece first. You know what? Let me just take the safe way. We'll drive around and dump it in on the other side. Try to avoid these stumps. Otherwise, they're probably going to tip me. I could have probably carried this log a little better too. Oh, close call. You know what? Just drive to the trailer. Drive to the trailer. Drive to the trailer. You can do it. There we go. This should be the worst one. We should be okay with all the other ones. I don't see us having an issue with this next log. I mean, it's big, but it's not that big. Now, one thing else I may do, I'm not sure if it will help, but we can try it, is when we go to buy our trailer, I think there's a workshop up there that we can upgrade and get the front weights for this, because when we bought the tractor, we didn't have enough money to purchase that. I'm curious if the front weights will help at all. My luck, they probably won't. And what I'm thinking here is I may have to make 2 separate loads. Ooh, come on. You know what? If I can get my forks on this side, bring them down, spread them apart. Hey. Ooh, too much. There we go. Now we could get another log in there. I really wish this trailer had straps, though. And then I wouldn't even have to worry about getting this log fork, or this log trailer. But I mean, we're gonna need it anyway, so it's not like it's a waste of resources at all. It's just we have to watch our funds. Although with the lumber mill now, I think we should be okay. Like, I honestly think with that going, we should bring in enough income and be able to make it. You know what? I think we're gonna take those 3 pieces in, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to stack up anymore, at least gracefully, without them falling off. So let's run these 3 pieces in, and this should be a nice chunk of change too. So let us go ahead and see what we get from these. This trailer rattles around so much. Alright, let's see what we get here. Okay, not bad. $4,100 from that puts us up to $7,000. That definitely gives us enough money to buy our trailer, which I think we'll do here in just a few minutes. Let me load the rest of this tree up, and I'm gonna drive the tractor over here. We'll leave the winch parked, and I'll just drive the new trailer back with the tractor. But I'm going to go ahead and get the upgrade for the wheel weights, and maybe that helps a little bit, at least with the tippiness in the front end. Although it seems like the back end's picking up more than the front, but I got to try something. And it's not like we can just go grab another tractor. I don't think I'll be able to buy a tractor for quite some time. Ugh. Still getting used to the controller when doing this. I feel like I'm getting a little better. Ooh, that piece is bigger than I thought. Oh, let's center it out a little bit more here. That should work a little better. As I say that about getting better with the controls, and now I'm messing it all up. There we go. That should bring in a nice chunk of money. That's a decent log. Let's try to get it over towards this side a little more. Maybe have it roll off the forks. Perfect. Now I think I can pick up that last piece. This piece, however, I don't think I can. So let's grab this one. I'm not even going to worry about centering up with this. This should not give us any hassle. No, but if I don't get the forks right, it will. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. We got it. Let's bring it over. You know what? If it's hanging out a little bit, that's okay. I can live with that. Now, this piece we should be able to pick up by hand. Apparently not. So I'm going to cut it in two. Wow. I totally thought we were going to be able to pick this up. As I got it out, or get off the tractor. Whatever. We'll just do it by hand. There we go. How much does this piece weigh? That's 146... Wait. 146 liters, but how much does... 95 kilograms. Yeah, I could see that being too much. Alright. Let's go ahead, drop this off. We should end up with, if I had to guess, probably another, what, $1,200 on the top end? Maybe $2,000 if I'm lucky? Let's see here. Oh, wow. I was way off. 3,000. Heck yeah. So let's go ahead. I'm going to drive the truck back. We're going to pick up the tractor. And honestly, I should have just left the truck here. But since we have to, or since I'm going to get wheel weights for the front end of the tractor. Not wheel weights. Front weights for the tractor. There we go. I've got wheel weights on the back. Come on, use your words properly here. Alright, let's fire this thing up. Go ahead and switch to the winch. We'll drop it off in front of the sawmill. I don't see an issue. Actually, I would see an issue with that. It's going to be in our way. There we go. So we'll do our upgrade and pick up our tractor. Or trailer. My goodness. It's one of those days, let me tell you. You guys ever have those days where you just kind of like, you're messing up everything when you're talking, and you have 50 million things going on in your mind, and you just, yeah, it's one of those days. Alright, so let us go ahead and customize our tractor. Wheel set, what in the world is that? What is a cage wheel? Hold, what is that thing? I've never seen anything like that before. Other than maybe, you know, something Whistling Diesel's done, but what are the point of these wheels? That is so goofy. Okay. I guess we won't mess with any of that. So we can put 360 kilograms on the front. I'm assuming it puts that plate down there. I'm not exactly sure. But it's extra weight, and we hopefully it helps. Maybe it won't. I'm not exactly sure. But hey, if it helps out even just a little, whoops. If it helps out even just a little, we're doing good. Like, cross our fingers that it actually helps, and we can pick up those bigger sized logs without us tipping. So let us do a little shopping here. We're going to pick up a new trailer. And I think we're going to go with this one, the HW80 wood trailer. Going to cost us $3,800. Does it cost to change up wheels? It does. I guess we'll go with standard. Oh, it can be a bale trailer too? Nifty. Alright, 3,800 bucks. Should be well worth the investment. And it looks like it'll fit the 6-meter logs no problem. The shorter ones that I gotta cut off those bigger trees, we may run into an issue, but at least we'll be able to strap some lumber down on it. That other trailer worked great for the beginning, but without any straps, it kind of limits us to how much we can actually put on it. At least with this thing, we should be able to load it up quite a bit. We should end up seeing a nice payday off of each one of these loaded down. Now the question is, will the pickup be able to haul this when this is fully loaded with lumber? That is the question. But let us go ahead and check on our sawmill really quick. So we've got... it goes pretty slow. We're up to 509 liters of wood being made. So, I think it'll go on par with the way we want to play this series. Now, one thing I did want to ask you guys is, do you guys consider this production broken in any way, shape, or form? Our cycles per month are only 240. I didn't think that was too much, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty basic, other than it is a mod at the end of the day. But tell me what you guys think, comment down below, would love to hear your guys' input. Otherwise, I think that's where we're going to call it on today's episode. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.